Welcome to a not live streaming workout. We're still doing strength circuits today, but I would like to introduce a very special guest coming to you from this storage room above my dad's workshop in Vermont. My sister is going to be joining for today's workout. So all you'll need for today, sorry, my face is super whited out. All you'll need for today is a pair of cans. We're going to be using dumbbells here because that's what we have. But all you really need is a pair of cans at home. Format is the same. We're starting with a warm-up, then going into a cardio circuit, and then moving finally into a bottom to top strength circuit. All right, ready? Let's do it. Let's get warmed up. Arm circles, 10 back, 10 forward. You can totally talk. The fun thing is that we sound exactly alike, so if you hear her say something and you think it's me, don't listen to her.
All right, and now we're going to reverse.
We are, though. Also, she made my shirt. If anybody has been appreciating this excellent shirt, this is the creator of all the cool things that I wear. Or like 90% of them. All right. Arm scissors, we haven't done these in a while, but you mentioned them. We'll do 10 in each direction, opening up at a diagonal, stretching through the chest. These feel real good. And the shoulders. Everything should be pretty familiar today. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just the normal, super fun stuff. Okay, nice wide stance. I'll do these facing forward. You can face side if you want to. We're going to be bending over to touch the floor and then rotating up towards the ceiling, reaching that arm up to the sky, going for 5 on each side, 10 total. It is very cold here today. It's like 7 degrees. Absolutely magical. I'm a little bit chilly though. Thus the socks. Okay, when you're done with your 5 on each side, staying in that wide leg stance, we're going to be coming down into our side lunge. So from the side, you can see butt is pressing back over the heel and toe should not go under the knee, or rather knee should not go past the toe. Makes more sense when I say it like that. And we'll just do 5 on each side. Again, sitting down as far as is comfortable. You don't have to get super low on these as long as you're feeling a stretch on that inner thigh, on your adductor. Every single one of my bones just cracked. I heard that. And when you get to 5 on each side, legs are coming together and we're going for some leg swings. So if you need to hang on to something for balance, like this old mattress over here, or perhaps a trapeze hanging from the ceiling, you know, ancient television, whatever's on hand. Some nice leg swings. Just try not to fall over like I'm about to do. 10 on each side. Let the leg go. Don't try to control the swing. Don't do what Gianna's doing.
Why are these so hard?
Because you're trying to stand still while you viciously swing a leg back and forth, and it's hard to balance. I like to let my arms go so that they can just swing and help balance
that works.
as they need to.
I was trying to be all graceful.
You do not have to be graceful. Really important to not be graceful. These should be sloppy. Okay. We're good? Oh no, I forgot knee pulls. We've got knee pulls. So grabbing the knee, pulling in towards the chest. We'll just do 5 on each side. I bashed my leg into a log the other day, and every time I pull on my shin, it makes me want to cry a little bit. Ouch. Okay, just 5 on each side. Easy peasy. Okay, we're going to start with some core. Core circuit on the floor. I will be timing with my phone. And I forgot my stopwatch. I'll be timing with my phone, 30 seconds per exercise, back to back, no rest in between, and we're going to do that circuit 3 times through. So first exercise, we are going to start with a hip lift. You can thank Tiana for this one because she requested it specifically. So on the mat, I'm going to do this at a diagonal so you can see first. Head on the ground, palms flat at the sides, and then you're just lifting up through the hips. Try not to lift back. You don't want to go back towards your head. You want the toes heading straight for the ceiling. Second one we're going to do, bicycle crunches. These should be fairly familiar for most people. So shoulders off the ground, hands supporting the neck, keep the elbows wide, and then you're just rotating elbow to knee, alternating sides, nice and slow and controlled. Those should not be fast. And then last, we're doing a plank with an arm reach. So high plank position, hands right under the shoulders, and then reaching up towards the front of the room, trying not to let your hips shift too much from side to side. All right.
Does it matter that everyone's going to be looking at my bottle?
No, so you're gonna get like a nice view of both of our butts for this. I apologize, we can turn slightly to the side, so it's not just like,
There we go.
you know, butt in faces. So we'll go slightly, yeah, we'll stagger ourselves. This is for the benefit of the masses. Nobody needs to see that much butt this early on a Wednesday morning. Okay. Oh look, let's do them face to face and then it'll be kind of matchy-matchy. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. You'll be happy to know I can't actually see my timer from here, so we might go over, and that's okay. Again, focus on the muscle control. This is not about speed. This is about form and intensity. Speed is unnecessary. We have 10 more seconds. Focus on lifting straight up to the ceiling. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Bicycle crunches. Hands behind the neck. Don't pull on your neck. Keep the elbows wide. They should not be tucking in on either side of your ears. Slow and controlled. If you get any kind of weird popping in the hips as you extend the leg, just come up a little bit higher with your leg extension, or don't extend as far out. Less than 10 seconds here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flipping over into our high plank. Timer doesn't stop. Arm reach up, up, up. Make sure the hips are not coming down too low or too high. Equally important, squeeze your butt like crazy, and then don't let your head drop so the neck is staying lined up with the spine. Less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And now we get a break. Best part. We're doing 3 rounds of those. If you're exhausted, like Tiana, you can
My
chill.
hands still hurt from 2 days ago, so.
You can chill in a child's pose. Otherwise, you're just hanging out. Grab water if you need it. I would recommend not drinking too much water because it's going to start to feel weird sloshing around in the stomach as you go through these. But a couple sips is good to stay hydrated. And we've got just about 10 more seconds to rest. We're taking 45-second rests in between the core to make sure that you recover enough to be super energized for every round. Okay, get in position. This is round 2. And 3, 2, 1, commence. Ooh, the second one already feels way harder than the first.
I think this feels great.
The nice thing is that once we're done, we don't have to think about it coming at the end because we get it done at the beginning. 10 more seconds. I have to admit that even as a trainer, I'm actually not a big fan of doing core myself. I know it's important, but 3, 2, 1, and bicycle crunches. But I get really irritated with the burn, the particular kind of burn that comes with core work. And I know it's very polarizing because some people love it, some people don't like it. I have clients who are like, oh, I want to feel it burn. But
I don't like it. And I do it anyway. Because it's good for you. 5 more seconds. If you need to stop, you can stop. 3, 2, 1. Flipping over. Plank position. No stopping. Actually, just kidding. If you need to stop, you can stop. As I just said. Ugh. Try not to let the hips shift. Think about digging those toes into the ground, especially on the same side that you're lifting the arm. So as the right arm lifts, dig in the right toes. As the left arm lifts, dig in the left toes. That'll help balance you. You're very close to being done. 5 seconds. And 3, and 2, and 1. Second break. Whoo! 45 seconds to rest. Tiana helped pick the exercises for today. So if you have any complaints that you would like to file into the complaint jar, you can direct them to her. Actually, hey, you just picked the curtsy lunges and the reverse flies, and then I did everything else. Yeah.
So I can't blame you entirely. It's gonna be a fun one though.
I'm excited.
10 more seconds to rest. Already sweating. It's good. First time I've been warm since I woke up this morning. Okay, last round. Get ready. And 3, 2, 1, and lift. And lift. Try to keep your feet glued together. That'll help stabilize the lift. Oh, we're almost there. We have 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and switch. Last bicycles. Halfway. Ten more seconds. Almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and into that last plank. Every time you set that hand down, make sure it's landing right under the shoulder. 10 more seconds here, and then core is done. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, nicely done. All right, don't need that timer. Moving on to the main circuit. Okay, we have 7 exercises. I will run through all of them to demonstrate, and then we will start at the beginning. Sorry, I have the burps. Start at the beginning and go through them without rest. So, we're starting with a single leg glute bridge. If you want to do this slightly elevated to make it just a smidge more difficult, you can grab like a thick book or something to put your foot on. I actually might do that because I prefer a little bit of elevation in my glute bridge. I don't see anything.
You can use my back.
No, I don't see anything. So we'll just do regular. But you can do whatever you want at home. I'll demo it at, I was going to say at a dangle. I'll demo at a dangle. I'll demo at an angle so that you can see one foot planted, other leg in the air. Hands can be behind the head. I'm only putting them there because the floor is really dirty. I don't want my hair touching the floor. But you should have them down at your sides. And then lifting up through the hips, trying to get the hips up level with the knees as you lift. We'll do 15 on one side, then you're switching legs, and 15 on the other. This is going to hit more hamstring than glute. Then we're going into split squats. So grab your weights, whatever you're using, cans, hand weights, whatever you have at home. They're going to be hanging at the sides, one leg forward, one leg back. You're dropping down into your split squat, standing up. Upper body stays nice and upright. You're hitting a right angle in both legs at the bottom, and then pressing up through the front heel. So the back foot is balancing, but it's not doing a whole lot of work. And then switch, and down, down, etc. We're doing 12 on each side for those. Then still holding onto the weights, we're going into our curtsy lunges, so stepping back at a diagonal, sinking down nice and low, back to center, same side, 10 on each side. If you want to make it harder, don't put the foot down, come up into a balance, and balance in between each. Then we're going into push-ups. Everybody knows push-ups for the most part. Just remember, you can do these against a countertop, you can do them against the wall, you can do them on your knees, you can do them on your toes. I'm going to try to do them on my toes, even though my arms are tired. Hands right under the shoulders. You're going to keep that pooping dog tailbone tucked under to keep the core engaged. Try not to let the neck turtle forward. And then arms are going back at a 45-degree angle as you come down. 10 of those. Then back to your cans or your weights, whatever you're using. We're doing reverse flies. So push your back into push your butt towards the back of the room like you're trying to shut a door. So your back stays flat, and then you're flying out to the side. So from the front, a little bit of an angle in the elbows as you lift. I'm doing 10 of those because these weights are on the heavier side, but if you're using food cans or light hand weights at home, I would recommend 15 to 20 reps instead of 10. Then we're going into an overhead press, arms at 90, slightly inside the angle of your shoulder, so you don't want to be way back here, and then pressing straight up overhead, back to 90 every time. Same with those. I'm doing 10 because these are heavy. You can do 15 to 20 at home with your lighter weights. And then we are ending with 15 tricep kickbacks. So same butt back, flat back, arms at 90, and then you're pressing back. Do not swing the weight. So this is not like a whee, free for all. It's all controlled. You want to feel that tricep pinch on the back of the arm. And now that you've forgotten everything I just said, let's start at the beginning. Now, I'm wearing this shirt today. Can you read it? I'm wearing this shirt today to remind you that I do not count your reps. You count your reps. Because I forget to count all the time. I can't be trusted. So, please count your reps at home. I'll remind you of the rep count as we start each exercise. For this first one, we are going into 15 reps on each side of your single leg glute bridge. Get in position. You get, butt view on this. I'll angle slightly. 1 foot planted, 1 foot in the air. Whenever you're ready, go for it. 15 per side. Use those palms flat on the ground to help you lift. You can really dig those elbows in. It's okay to assist yourself. You don't have to try to power through without aid. And remember, use elevation if you want elevation. You can put your foot on a step or a book or something else. See, I already stopped counting.
I'm at 12.
Okay, we'll stay on the same. And when you get to 15, switch.
Ooh, I can just be your counter.
You could.
That will make me feel
This is the
useful.
background, like 1,
Yeah.
2,
4.
Okay, good. I was right. Oh, my stomach's growling. I'm hungry. This is 14, 13, 14, and 15.
Yes.
All right, onto the feet. When you're ready, going into those split squats, grab what weights you have. We're going for 12 on each side. Yeah, I'll do it back here too. And whenever you're ready, dropping into them. Keeping the upper body nice and upright. I think I need to take my socks off. What is this, 10?
9.
Okay. 11?
I just said 9.
Oh, I thought you meant not the one you just did, not the one you were about to do. Second side is going to be harder just because it's been balancing with the first side. That is normal. All right, we're on different counts now.
You're at 11.
Okay.
I'm counting for both of us.
Okay. That's impressive. Okay, don't stop going to your curtsy lunges. I just need to take my socks off because they're too slippery.
Oh, still waited? Okay.
Too slippery. Okay, curtsy lunges. I'm going to do these in front. stepping behind for 10 on each side. I used to be able to count for 2 people when I would do tandem training sessions. That's 10. I know. I was actually counting that time, but I lost my touch. All right, when you're ready, going for push-ups, 10 on the ground. I hate push-ups. Tuck your core, tuck your core. Good dog. All right, reverse flies. Up on the feet. You can face forward, I'm gonna face side. So we have both views here. I know her form is correct because I checked it the other day. And it's been good since then. Yes, nice flat back. And flying back 15 to 20 if you've got lighter weights, 10 if you've got heavier. I'm gonna regret this. These are really heavy. Okay, when you're done with your set of however many you're doing, we're going into an overhead press. I'll wait.
I don't even know where I'm at anymore.
Okay,
I think this
you
is
didn't
13.
count for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me feel better. Okay, overhead press, arms at 90. Again, 15 to 20 with lighter weights, 10 with heavier. Don't let the shoulders tense up around your ears. And when you complete those, we're going into tricep kickback. See, this is the nice thing about not relying on my count. Everybody's going to be doing different counts, depending on the weight you're using. Really straighten that elbow. We're going 15 of these, 20 if you're not feeling it by 15. But I'm feeling it, and I don't know how many I just did, but I think it was 15. And then take a break when you're done. Ooh, we do still need the timer. I'm sorry, I have my phone. I hate having a phone because it looks like I'm distracted, but I'm just setting a break timer. So for folks at home, I'm timing for like a minute to a minute and a half to rest. If we feel good after a minute, we'll dive back in, minute and a half if not. So time your breaks for yourself at home because I'm not expecting that everybody's going to be doing this at the same speed, same cadence, same rep range. So I would recommend like a minute, minute and a half between your circuits to make sure that your body has enough energy restored to give solid effort into the next round. We have 3 total rounds of these circuits. Since I know everybody's excited. Keep moving if you can. You don't want to lose your heart rate completely. All right, we're at a minute rest. I'm gonna let it go for like another 15, 20 seconds because my arms are still real tired. For context, I'm using 10-pound weights because I was like, cans are too light. I need something heavier. And now I'm eating my foot. Literally, I have regrets. But also, this is the only weight that we have, so might as well just get jacked. Okay, going for our second round. Whenever you're ready, again, You're at your own pace at home, heading into those single leg glute bridges. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put my foot on the weight and use that as a little step. That works just perfectly. Okay, if you have a kettlebell at home that you can fit your foot through the handle, you can also do that as a base. Okay, but only if it's pretty heavy. Round 2 and lift. 15 per side. I actually think these are easier when you have elevation because it's easier to get the hip higher, but it's also working the muscle more, so it's kind of like a great win-win situation, yeah. 13. Oh, good, because I was thinking it was like 9 in my mind. This is why I probably end up doing 50 reps of everything and not realizing it. People at home are like, why aren't I as jacked as Eliza? They're doing the correct number. Because I'm not counting and I'm doing 100. I'm like, body weight is great. It does so much for you. P.S. Don't do 100 reps at home. You should never do 100 reps of anything. It's a real good way to hurt yourself. All right, 15. Okay. All right. Les squats de split. Nine? This is 10? Yeah. We're doing 10? 11. No. Yeah, and 12. Yep. It's so quiet. Okay. Curtsy lunges. I'm going to start on this side this time. Again, trying to press up through the front leg, but don't lean forward over the front leg. Body's going to tilt naturally. Let that happen, but don't exaggerate it. Just 10 on each side. Easy peasy. Everything's popping. You can hear my knees, my hips. It's like a timpani of tendons and bones. You sound like a human drum solo. Yeah, basically. My little knee snare, my hip tom. Oh, I think that's right. I don't know. I don't know. Push-ups. 10 of them. When you've done 10, going into reverse flies. Now remember, if you've got light weights, you're going for 15 to 20. If you've got heavy weights, and by heavy I mean like maybe even 5 pounds and up, definitely 10 pounds at least, then go for 10. Oh, regrets. Regrets. And overhead press. I'm trying to sneak breaks when I can. Oh, those shoulders. All right, tricep kickbacks. Oh, fuck. We're not done. 15 of these. Squeeze back through that elbow. This is one time where it's okay to lock the joint, because that's when you're gonna feel the tricep really engage. Guess what?
What?
I just got engaged with my tricep.
Congratulations!
Oh gosh. You might feel that in your shoulders too. I felt that burning my shoulders, but again, heavyweight regrets. Okay, folks, minute and a half to rest for sure this time, because I'm not stopping before then. And then we head into our third and final round. Easy peasy. Make sure you have water nearby and that you're staying hydrated. If you need to towel off, towel off. I'm going to tissue off. I am cold no more. Pardon me, got to get down the shirt here. Okay. You can pace, you can walk around, you can sing, you can do a dance. Whatever feels good. Got about 30 seconds more to rest. And then we are heading into our grand finale round. You should have this down pat by now, after having happily gone through it 2 times. So, put whatever energy you have left, whatever workout energy you have left, don't expend your day's energy on this. It's probably, well, no. I was going to say it's the least important part of your day, but that's not true. Don't want to discount the importance of exercise. It is an important part, but save some energy for later. Okay. With that ramble being done, let's go into our final round, shall we? This is it. Almost there. Okay. Single leg glute bridge. When you're ready, go for it. When you hit 15, switch to the other side. Can I lead a cool down and try to sound like you?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like you've done enough of them that you know what's in them. Okay. Split squats. I forgot which side I started on last time. Let's do this. Here are my knees. Do you go through the entire last round thinking, I'm never going to have to do this again? Yes.
I feel like what I should clarify is that, like, yes, I'm a trainer, yes, I love working out, but I often just, like, I'm so annoyed by having to do the exercises as I do them, if that makes sense. Like, it's a very love-hate situation where I'm like, oh God, haven't even done 5 reps of this. Got so much more to do. But then I'm also like, my muscles are working, yay. It's a very weird mental space to be in.
I feel great.
Good.
My endorphins are through the roof.
Good.
But I also hate it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you hate it, but you love it. We got push-ups upcoming, but when you finish these curtsy lunges, your legs are done. Literally and figuratively. Going into push-ups. Last round. Oof. Ooh. Almost didn't make that one. Okay. Reverse flies. When you're ready. So close. So close. Flat back. These are by far the hardest with this particular weight. Yeah. It's okay to push as long as you're not losing form. Yes. And tricep kickbacks. Oh, fuck. Tricep kickbacks. Shit, you're allowed to swear. We allow swearing on the channel. I don't think I have any children watching. Oh no, Hazel and Rory do. Sorry. Sorry, Sophie.
Sophie swears all the time.
There's swear words in here. Whew. All right, last 3 for me. Oh my lord. Done. All right. My esteemed sibling is going to lead our cool down. If you close your eyes, it will sound just like me.
What do we do first?
Let's do some shoulder rolls. All right. 10 back to 4. So we're gonna do some shoulder rolls. You're gonna roll your arms 10 times to the back. I'm just gonna throw in some terminology that sounds good.
Yeah.
So keep your knees slightly loose. You don't want to lock those up. You want your frontal pelvic lobe to be even and level.
Disclaimer, these are not real things.
And you want your shoulder, scapula, fib tibulas to be relaxed. All right, I want to do that hamstring one.
Those bones are all in different places.
Those aren't even real bones.
Yeah. What are we doing?
I don't, hamstring stretch.
Hamstring? Okay.
So cross your right leg over your left to start, or whatever leg you like.
Yep.
Give a little loosening to your knees, bend over, and feel that stretch in the back hammy. If you can't touch the floor, it's okay, by the way.
Oh yeah, I have really long arms.
Chenna has long arms. I do not have long arms, but I've been doing this for a little while. If you can only touch your legs, you can use your legs to grab onto like your ankles or your shins and help pull yourself farther down. Or you can put a yoga strap under your feet and brace yourself with that. Or a towel or a belt or like anything you can hang on to, a scarf. And just let yourself hang. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. This is a yoga class now. Yeah. And come up. Switch legs. Ooh, that one feels so much worse. One of those moments where you realize just how disgusting your feet are because you're looking at them for 30 seconds straight.
Yep. Oh, I had my eyes closed.
Oh, you can do that too. But I'm enraptured by my disgusting toenails. Alright. I don't know what else to do. You can take it. You can take it from there. Okay. Back to me. We're going to do a quad stretch. So again, if you need to hang on to something, pick something nearby. You're grabbing your ankle, pulling it in towards your butt, and then making sure that your knees are in line with each other, and then tucking that pelvis under. So you should feel a bit of a stretch through that center quad, which is also a hip flexor, and then through your other quads as well. They're called quads because you have 4 of them. I always forget what the 4th one is though. So we have 3 steps. Triceps, yeah. There's like 3. Short head, long head, and other. Same with the bicep. You have like the short head, bicep, and the long head. That sounds like an insult.
Short head.
Short head, tricep. But long head also sounds like an insult.
Yeah. It's like the difference between a 5 head and a 6 head.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to get the backs of our shoulders because we got our rear delts with those reverse flies. So grabbing above the elbow and pulling that arm across the body. Keep the elbow a little bit bent and try to make sure that you're not pulling right on the joint. And then if you want to kind of move your arm up and down a little bit, you can find the sweet spot that feels like the best stretch for you. And then hold it there. In general, for stretching, 15 to 30 seconds is a good amount of time to hold the stretch. I would not hold for longer than 30 seconds because you can teach your muscles bad habits that way or over lengthen them. Other side, grabbing above the elbow. If your shoulder pops like mine just did, that's okay, as long as it doesn't hurt. Excuse me. So for the folks at home, I cannot guarantee that I'm going to get a class up every single week, but I'm going to try to do every other week. We'll see. We'll see, but this week at least you have a workout. Okay, last one for the triceps. Again, grabbing above the elbow, but this time pulling back behind the head. Ooh, I feel that one. Mm-hmm. Nice deep breaths. Try not to tense the neck and the shoulders up as you stretch because that kind of reverses the whole point of the stretch. And then switching to the other side, you can just grab right onto that other elbow. Woo! Right side's way worse. Yeah. My goodness. Pulling back. Hang out here for 15 to 30 seconds. Somewhere in there. Again, I don't count. I just sense it. It's like a gut feeling. Although honestly, 30 seconds is always longer than you think, except when you're trying to take a rest break. Okay, we're done. That's it. Woohoo! Thank you to my sister for helping me lead this class today. I will try to keep people posted on workout schedules for the future. I'm going to try to get a cardio workout up this weekend, but I make no promises because who knows? Who knows? Depends on how I'm feeling. But thank you for joining me. Stay well, stay safe, stay at home, wash your hands. There's a lot of sun in my face. Go eat some good food, stay hydrated, and I will see you next time.